Uh, there's something I need to tell you. Um, I'm not looking for a boyfriend, and I don't really like it how you're so touchy-feely with me all the time. And I think you're a really great person. I want to be friends. That you're lots of fun. You know, I don't want you to feel bad or anything, but it's just not what I'm looking for. And I don't want to be like intimate or anything. It doesn't really work for me.
Okay. So you just want to be friends?
Yeah, I hope I don't make you feel bad. I mean, it's not my intention. Like, I think you're a really great person. I'm just not particularly interested in a relationship right now.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying I'm interested in, a relationship either, but I can't just be friends with you. I'd be lying to myself. I'd be lying to you if I said I could just be friends with you.
Okay, so you're saying you'd rather not know me at all than get to be friends with me?
No, because I already know you. Can't change that.
Yeah, so you'd just rather like not hang out than...
No, that's not what I would rather do. It's not a question of rather. If I was to say, okay, sure, Jamie, I'll just be friends with you, that'd be a flat out lie. Because every time we'd hang out, I would want more. Do you see how that's totally like inauthentic? It wouldn't work for me. The friendship would never work. You know?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now.
I can't just be friends with you. I like you too much.
Well, I appreciate that and everything, but that's not where I'm at.
That's fine. Whatever you need to do, you need to do. And, I'll always be around, I'm always going to be nice. I'm not going to say screw you or anything like that. Because I think you're awesome. That's why I like you so much, And it's just, I just crush myself if I agreed to be friends with you. Like, I've made that mistake before. I've said, okay, yeah, sure, I'll just be friends. And the whole time it was just me trying to manipulate whoever that girl was and try to sneak in under the radar and be like praying that one day we'd be more than friends. And it's a big, it's a huge like heartache and a lot of trouble, and I'm just not going to let that happen. So if that means that I'm never going to see you again, like, I hope that's not the case.
Well, I'm not making a decision right now.
Okay.
I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
I think that's stupid, though.
Okay. Alright, so, as you can see that...
I'm okay with him being touchy-feely now.
That actually did happen. We've been dating for about 5 months now, but that happened, I think, the second time we hung out. And that was exactly how it went. And that's how you deal with a woman trying to put you in the friend zone. You could do what every other guy does and say, okay, sure, yeah, I'll be friends with you. And pretend, and both you and her know that it's a bunch of bullshit, and it's just going to lead to a huge catastrophe in the end. I know a guy who was literally best friends with a woman for almost a year, and finally he just couldn't take it anymore. He broke down, and he had to come clean, and it just leads to really horrible endings. It very rarely works out. So, why don't you kind of give us a rundown of what you were experiencing during that whole saga?
Yeah. Okay, so what it was like for me, when I hit him with that, it was something that I've done many times, and it's never, it always goes the way I want it to. That didn't. I remember when that happened specifically, I got mad, and I hope I didn't go to trouble portraying that, but I really was upset. Like, I was like, who's this guy think he is? He would rather not hang out with me than, just be friends. But really what it made me do is it made me choose. Okay, so do I want to be with him or do I want to not really hang out with him very much? Because I knew that's what he meant. Is like, look, we're not going to be like friends and buddy-buddy, which is what I was envisioning in my mind. So it was solid what he did, and it led me through the process. And I was able to, after a couple days later, I realized that I would rather be, whatever he wants me to be, and stay with him than not hang out with him. So that's what it was for me.
And it was pretty funny the next day, because she was staying at my house that night. The next day we went to breakfast.
Oh.
And
The breakfast.
the check came, and I like to pay for whoever I'm dating. I like to do it. Some people may say, "Oh, never pay." That's a bunch of crap. If you genuinely want to pay, you should pay. And I think if you invite somebody out on a date, then whoever does the inviting should pay. So anyways, what happened was we went out, we're at breakfast, the bill comes. I put down half the money, and I said, there you go.
He asks me to pay, and I'm like, what? and I was like, wow, he really means this, like, if we're just going to be friends, we're just going to be friends thing. And I really, at that point, I really knew he meant business. And it was really attractive to me because he stuck to what he said. And later on that day, I think we had our first kiss, didn't we? Wasn't it that day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it worked.
And she didn't pull away. Oh, girls are just silly sometimes. They don't know what they want. So anyways, guys, that's how to get out of the friend zone. Or how to not get into the friend zone in the first place. And anytime you do get into the friend zone, just realize that that's you not being forward, not being straight, and that's really just a big lie. And it's really unattractive to women when you're not forthcoming and straight. Honesty is a huge aphrodisiac. So, there you have it. Thanks.
Thank you.